What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Today I want to talk to you about suppressors. So this is going to be kind of a basic video on what pistol can would be a good first suppressor for you. And it's not going to be the brand specifically, it's going to be more of just a general use can. But for today's video I have a Silencer Co. Octane 45. So it's a 45 caliber suppressor, and in general I think a 45 suppressor is a good one because you can run multiple calibers through it. So for today I want to be shooting 9mm through this, 22 and 45. So I'll show you guys what I got. So to start I have an HK45, I have American Eagle 45 ammo. This is moving at 870 feet per second, which is pretty slow. It's subsonic, so sub 1,000 feet per second, but shooting it unsuppressed it'll still be loud, so I'll kind of give you a basis of how it sounds unsuppressed. And I'm just shooting at the dirt. I got 5 rounds in here. So that's 5 rounds unsuppressed. And then let me take my thread cap off. No hearing protection, just so I can kind of tell you how it sounds. So 870 feet per second, 45. I got 5 rounds. So to the ears, it's pretty nice. It's not like Hollywood quiet. You can definitely hear that that's around, but it's pretty comfortable to the ears. So here, I'll do it one more time for you guys. So another 5 rounds. Alright, so yeah, HK45 suppressed. And then next up, we will try it on a 9mm. And to run it on a 9mm, you will need a separate piston. So the piston is what threads onto your gun. Just 2 pistons is all I need to run it on 3 caliber. So this is a 1/2x28 right-hand thread, so this will work on most 9mm, and this will also work on my 22. For my HK45, it's a European gun, so it's actually 16x1 left-hand thread. So I need this specifically for my 45, and then this will work for my 9mm and my 22. So to switch it, you just unscrew this. Takes a sec. And this is what goes onto your suppressor. Or this is what is in the suppressor and threads onto the pistol. So you have a spring. This allows your pistol to cycle. Without it, your pistol will not cycle. If you were running it on like a subgun platform, like a rifle in 9mm or 45, there would be a fixed barrel spacer here because you don't want it to compress since the barrel's not moving. But on a pistol, you need it to compress so your pistol will cycle. So we'll just pop this off, put the spring on that one, put that on, and then I'll thread it back into this can. And suppressors and your pistols while suppressing get really dirty, so have fun with that. But yeah, they're relatively easy to use and easy to maintain. Your pistol, when you shoot suppressed, is gonna get a lot dirtier because all that gas is going back into the gun. So you will notice your gun gets a lot more dirty. I said that twice. All right. So, yeah. Put my ears back on. Alright, so next up I'm going to shoot my Glock 19X. I have Winchester white box ammo. This is moving at 1190 feet per second, and I'll shoot it unsuppressed so you guys can kind of get a good basis of that. So that's 5 rounds unsuppressed, and then put my suppressor on. Alright, so same ammo. Now I got the suppressor on there, and this is the 45 suppressor. And, oh, I probably should have taken this off. Let me do that again real quick. Alright, so same ammo. Now I got the suppressor on there, and we'll see how it sounds. So this is definitely louder than the 45, but it's because of the velocity. It's moving a lot faster. The 45 was 870 feet per second. This is 1190. And I'll actually show you guys the same ammo, but in a 9mm suppressor. So this suppressor is a 9mm suppressor, also made by Silencer Co. And this is a Smith & Wesson M&P9. It's the closest gun I have to that Glock 19X, so the gun shouldn't change how it sounds. It's really just a different suppressor. So yeah, to me it sounds the exact same suppressed. But now, when you run subsonic ammo through it, like 147 grain ammo, it's shooting noticeably quieter. So I'll show you that next. All right, so now I have 147 grain ammo. This is moving at 950 feet per second, and you should definitely notice a sound difference between the two rounds. Also 9mm in the 45 suppressor though. So, to me, it sounds noticeably different. I'll do that one more time for you guys. So another 5 rounds. So yeah, I would say night and day difference. So the right ammo will make your suppressor a lot better. Still not Hollywood quiet, but we can get close to there. I'll show you guys next. I'll show you the 45 suppressor on my 22. Now it's getting a little hot. Good. All right, so next up I got a Ruger Mark IV. This is federal ammo, and it is moving at 1240 feet per second. Shooting it unsuppressed first. Got 5 rounds. All right. Next we will shoot it suppressed. All right, so same ammo, 1240 feet per second. See how it sounds suppressed. It sounds like a little nail gun. All right, so 1240 feet per second. Next up, we have 1017 feet per second. Now, the slower you go, the quieter it gets, but also the more likely in a 22 that it will not cycle. My 9mm can does cycle a little bit better on this, but just for the purposes of this video, I want to show you guys the 45 can. So 1017 feet per second. Okay, so that one didn't cycle. Yeah. All right, so yeah, noticeably quieter, but yeah, you saw it does not cycle the gun, but just for fun, we'll see if we can get it even quieter. So that was 1017 feet per second. Now this is moving at 710 feet per second. This is the CCI quiet ammo. This and basically any gun will not cycle it just because it's moving so slow, but it's a lot of fun to shoot out of this. It doesn't even sound like a gunshot. Last one. So yeah, if you get the right 22, you can find that perfect sweet spot where it cycles it, but it's also quiet. But again, the Supersonic Ammo is pretty quiet through this suppressor. So I'll shoot 10 rounds, and we'll see. I'll just pull the trigger fast, and we'll make sure that it cycles. But yeah, I think a 45 can is just a good can if you want to just buy one to start. Obviously, if you can buy multiple, it's nice to have a 45 can, a 9mm can, and a 22 can. I don't have a 22 can yet. I just mainly run my 9mm and 45 can on it. I will say my 9mm can probably works a little better for all the different 22 velocities. But in general, if you're running supersonic ammo, the 45 can is great for it. Dropped 1 round. Alright, so now we'll just 10 rounds, 1240 feet per second. 1 failure to feed, and that's it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I do want to do more like suppressing videos and like get a little bit more in depth with it. And real fast, sorry, just going off the top of my mind here. If you're wondering about how to buy a suppressor, or who can own a suppressor, if you can pass a background check to buy a gun, you can buy a suppressor. It is a little bit more work. You do got to get 2 sets of fingerprint cards done. Some police stations do them and some other places do them. You get 2 sets of those done, and then you get 2 passport photos, which is just a little 2x2 picture of you. I don't have one of those. Rounds going. My nose is running. Alright, so you get your 2 fingerprint cards done. You get 2 passport photos, which you can get done at like some corner stores and stuff. Here's one of mine, and I smile on mine so it doesn't look like a mugshot. Yeah, so 2 passport photos, 2 fingerprint cards, and then you have to pay the government $200 to get the tax stamp. You can either pay by credit card or money order, and you'll go to the store, buy whatever suppressor or machine gun or short barrel rifle you'd like, and then you fill out the paperwork there. And now I've heard a lot of people say that they've gotten like robbed out of their money from dealers. The way this should work is you go to the store, you bring them all this stuff I just told you, they fill out your paperwork there, you sign it, the person on the license, so like the owner or general manager should sign your paperwork, and then you should be the one mailing it off. If they mail it off for you, that's great. We do offer that at our stores, but I think where people have messed up is they give whoever they're doing this tax stamp through $200 in cash. Don't pay cash. You can put your credit card info on the tax stamp form. They didn't used to do that when I first started buying suppressors. Now they do. And then when you wait anywhere from 6 to 12 months, I know it's a long time, but it's worth it if you want to own this stuff. You wait 6 to 12 months and then you get this. Hey guys, so I'm editing this video and I couldn't figure out how to cut out my personal information on my tax stamp, but I still wanted to show you guys. So basically, I submitted the paperwork on August 3rd of 2018, and the ATF approved it June 30th of 2019, and then I got that stamp, which is right there in the corner. They put the serial number of the item on the stamp as well, so just wanted to cover my information. But yeah, so just a quick recap, because I don't think I worded it as much as I wanted to. When you buy a class 3 item, which could be like a suppressor, like that, or a short barrel rifle, which is that. This is my Honey Badger. This is a 2 stamp item, so 2 $200 tax stamps. When you buy a class 3 item like this, which is short barrel rifles, suppressors, machine guns, or AOWs, you pay for the item in full, price plus sales tax, and then you do the tax stamp process. So another $200 on top of whatever you spent on the item. And then after that, and you do this form fill out, then you mail it off to the ATF. The ATF approves it, hopefully, and then they ship it to the gun store that you purchased it at, and then the gun store will call you and say, hey, your stamp cleared, come pick it up. But yeah, and then same thing with this, that suppressor and that short barrel rifle, even though it's 2 items on the same thing, it is 2 stamps, they both cleared in about 10.5 months for that. And the process is the same for everything else. And I hope this helps you guys out if you're beginners, or even if you've done it before, but maybe it's been a while. I know it looks a little confusing, but once you do this, it's not too bad. And hopefully, whatever gun store you go to can help you out. And if you have any questions, just post them in the comments, and either I can try to answer them or maybe someone else can. Alright, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.